Are we live? Are we alive?
Give me a second, let me just make you alive. Let me just make you alive here. Let me just make sure we're alive here for a second.
Are we live? Okay, Twitch seems to be live. Now let's go to YouTube. Why was I still coming through my phone there? Wait, what? Alright. I guess we're live. Well, hello everybody. Wait, streaming no game. Wait, did I mess something up? Did I not put Mass Effect as the game? I didn't put No, this is so scuffed. I literally put it in. I literally put it in, bro. Did that work? There we go. Is YouTube Mass Effect? Ow! OneDrive being loud. Alright. One more time, let me just make sure OBS is up. Alright. Like I said. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not a good streamer. No, I'm actually the best streamer ever. Anyway, let me just crack open a cold one. A cold one being a cherry Coca-Cola. And however, let me do a proper introduction for y'all. Hello everybody. Welcome to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I've never played Mass Effect. I've never played it. Wait, why is this so small? Okay, I can't go out of the thing right now, so I'm not gonna... Not even gonna try. Hold on, give me a second. For this real quick. Let me just make this a bit bigger. Let me clean out something real quick. Like I said, professional streamer over here. What is being quick action? Oh wait, isn't there like there's like a command, right, that I can declare? No, not a command. It's oh, it's this, and then there we go. So I can actually see chat better now. I had to do that because for some reason it was just bloated. So welcome to Mass Effect. This is Legendary Edition, so I'm going to be playing. I hope I'm going to be playing through all three of them, and having a grand time with y'all. So let's just get this straight up.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
I need to turn down the
classified information requested.
All right.
Establishing secure connection.
Remind me, I gotta turn that down real bad.
Secure connection
really turn
confirmed.
That down. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a new one. And custom
Please
mail.
log in to access your profile.
Mudochu. I'm a basic guy, what can I say?
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
I think I like Earthborn. Just to let y'all know, I did throw this on. I've tried to play it in the past, just in my own time. Never really got into it, because I didn't really get that far into it. I made a character yesterday just to see how it would work.
Confirm psychological profile.
But we're not going to be doing that one. We're going to be doing a whole new one now. So I guess actually, I've never watched anything on it or really played it. So, yeah, I guess it can still quantify as blind. Ruthless. War hero. Soul survivor. Oh, it makes me want to do. I've always loved Soul Survivor. Just that is an idea of like. But I also like Ruthless as well. But I guess we'll go Soul Survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
So I've heard that Sentinel is good. I like Soldier because you get every weapon type, but I have heard that Sentinel is dope, so I'll go Sentinel.
Confirm facial identification.
No, we're ooh, oh. Cycle presets. Is this? And then complexion. I did not mean to do that. Go facial features, head. Yeah, these are like fine. Give him a strong chin. Yeah, you know me, I love... Oh, my mic is a little low? Alright. Oh, what's it picking up? Hold on, is it picking up my air conditioner? Hold on. Let me do something real quick. No, hey Snipes, by the way. Let me turn off my air conditioner and see if that's doing it. Well, I tried to turn it off and it didn't turn off, so... I tried to turn it off, chose to not do that, and... Maybe I'll just be a little louder or something. Let me just... Because what's it picking up? Hold on. Let me grab my phone real quick and see what it's picking up. Because... I think it is picking up my air conditioner. Yeah. I don't know why the sensitivity. This mic sometimes This mic is not sometimes, because sometimes it's like crisp, and then other times it is simply not. There we go. Is that better? Or should I, maybe I'll just talk a little louder. I don't know. Eye shape. Yeah, because I can't really bring anything. Let's see. I kind of like the really blue eyes. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, maybe the full beard ain't it. Yeah, maybe. Something I don't agree with is the hair color choices in this game. Why does... Hold on, I'm not sure what... Why did the nose just... Is it the nose? Hold on, is the nose what's messing me up here? It is what's messing me up. Guess this one? Yeah, I think I bring it back. Here, I think it's good. Make him a little brighter there. Then I like the lip guard.
Profile reconstruction complete.
I think this is him. This is our fellow Mudochu shepherd.
Identification confirmed.
Normal veteran. Or manually signed. Level scaling. Legend. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 will be used instead of the one new XP talent more. But the number of levels is doubled. Oh, I like. I'll go classic instead of legendary. Defensive, none all. Sure. Subtitles, autosave, tutorials. I'm really gonna need tutorials, to be completely honest. So this is with my mic like maxed out. But I'll just go. I'll stick with what I know sounds half decent, and then I'll just turn on the game audio. Oh, there we go. Let's get this. Let's get this bread, baby.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling them to travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history in Mass Effect. Oh man, I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate it. I hate it. It just makes me wanna pop like a bottle or something. It makes me wanna twist it. While this is going on, let me just...
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander?
I tried to turn it down, it didn't work. I'm gonna have to turn it down a lot more, actually, I think. Oh.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector.
This is hurting my ears a lot, actually.
All stations secure for transit.
There we go, that should be a lot better now.
Hitting the relay.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on the investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
You're overreacting.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Is he upset? Or I heard. I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Whoa. Okay. Alright. Love to see it. Now, options, sound. I don't know why I put music solo and I was like, yes. Music is definitely not indicative of everything else on the video game. Turning this down like real bad. Now you're probably not gonna be able to hear anything. So, give me 1 second to put that back up to there. And let me turn this back up. I think it was like 12 something. 12.2 decibels. That sounds good. Sounds right to me. All right. Oh. Is that a sniper rifle? How do I put away? I should have probably looked at the controls now that I'm thinking about it. How do I put things away? How do I holster weapon? H. Alright.
I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Nope, nope. How do I interact? Oh, it's space. I forgot. Space is interact.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing. He wants to save me. I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance Brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Investigate. Stealth system.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Investigate. Captain.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was a long time ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Alright, I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, maybe I should turn down that a little bit more. Like 15. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. Okay, where do we... I keep on forgetting that's not what to do.
Spectre's visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Hello, Jenkins?
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
The doctor's right.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with the Spectre on board.
You'll do fine. Or it's just another mission.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Be careful.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Investigates. Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
The Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
There are no human Spectres?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
Bad memories, goodbye. Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
So I get XP for talking to people? Oh, I can look at the map? I'm looking at the map. What? Oh. Let's get this. Hello, Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Beyond beautiful, I wouldn't know, so what? I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
That's obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What are we picking up?
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What are the details?
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Oh, well, you know what? My Shepard is like, this Shepard of mine, Mudochu Shepard. He's like, you know, Earthborn, orphan, you know, sole survivor. He is the type to get the business done.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
What's the next step?
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Curious. Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Alright, Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a space.
I hit my elbow on my desk.
It will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
And beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Terminus systems?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Alright. Let's get this.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Boom.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
Okay. Alright, let's get it. Alright, let's get it.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
You can count on us.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
One thing I do want to do real quick is lower that down just a tad bit more.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
And that probably isn't going to help very much, but, you know. What's the crouch button? What's the crouch button? Is there no crouch button? No crouch button, dude.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Okay. We're supposed to go this. We're supposed to go this.
Oh God, what happened here?
Switch weapons for your squad. Oh, left ship. Okay, cool. To switch weapons for the squad. Okay, hold the right. Left click on the power icon. Jenkins, no!
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
He deserves a burial. We can't help him now.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir.
What do I got? No. Meditel is needed to deal the heal and can use to bypass decryption and electronic challenges by defeating you. V to use a medipack to heal your squad. Oh, wait, where? From? You know what? I think.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to
Search
catch up
screen
with
to
you
improve your team's abilities. Test squad. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Mouse over a talent or its rank to view it. Click on a talent to spend a talent point to gain a rank in it. As you gain levels, you will acquire talent points and unlock higher ranks. Dude. Okay, so how many you got 6 talent points? Wait a minute. So oh, this is me right now. Oh, oh, okay, so charm and intimidate. By 3%. Okay. So I already have thrown sabotage. I'm going to grab. Okay, yes. Oh, and you can't remove them. Wait, what? What's going on? Yellow. Electronics. Sentinel. I'm gonna open Charm and Intimidate, and then I'm going to could max out Decryption. Omni-Gel recovered lets you use description skill. Grants a sabotage. Oh. Knocking targets farther. Grants the marksman ability. Alright, I think I'm gonna do this just because, you know, skill cooldowns. Wait, I have more. Why do I have more Renegade than I have Paragon? Is it because I'm being. Oh, so you can just undo talent points at any time. Dope. Oh, so we're both Sentinels. Alright. So I'm gonna turn him. First off, I'm gonna get him barrier, and then get him first aid, and then I'm gonna super boost his decryption. So how do I use my ability? Quick slot, 1, 2. To order your attack. Z to attack your Z to attack the target. Q or E to have a specific squad mate move to a point. Q or E to send a squad mate ahead. C to call them back. Okay, you're gonna go. Go. You gonna go? You gonna... Okay, all right. So, okay. It's like Z, right? To attack. I just gotta remember that. Oh, so you move.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
So is it like press down? Hello.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
What happened here?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to your unit?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Don't blame yourself.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Join us.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Okay, let's get in as much information as possible here.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Beacon.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
And the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Before the attack.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Nihilus.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Alright, let's go.
Move out.
Let's move out and lock in. Press escape and spend talent points for new members. Alright, you're a soldier, so... does it work on everybody? No, it's just for specifically. Okay, so... Soldier allows Limited health regen, assault rifles and pistols, combat armor, assault training. Okay, so first off, we're gonna do that just from 4% more health is definitely needed. And then what does this give? Start shield, reset the tool down on all your talents so they can be used immediately? That's kind of nuts. Shield boost. I kind of want that. And I don't believe nobody else has any. Okay, dope. I'm just gonna save. There we go. Let's get this bread.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Ooh. Press equipment. The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. Click the filter tab to switch item types. Click an item and click the equip button to assign it. Select an upgrade. Click the Omnigel button to break down the selected item into Omnigel. Alright. Let's go. Run to the waypoint to take cover behind the rock. Move to the edge and press. Alright, you're gonna... Whoop. Oh, that did not. Oh, so weapons don't work like ammo, they work on a cooldown. Oof. Alright.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Any survivors?
Think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Oh.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay, where's the ramp? Oh, up. Recovered item. Edge. Take off right now. Oh. Oh. weapon changing F keys? I can't. Is it F key? Melee's F, holster, next weapon, last weapon. Switch to pistol, shotgun, assault rifle. Let me switch. So. Ooh. No! That ain't very pretty at all!
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh. Okay, where's my sniper rifle at? Is this sniper rifle? Okay. Dope.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Advance to the central core. Move the mouse to move around the ring. Left click and right click to move inwards and outwards. Avoid the security programs. Wait, so what? Am I supposed to go through like this? Or... Oh, I see. Oh, well. Oh, so I can't do it at all now. Ah, it gives me an Omnigel. Omnigel, yes. Oh. I'll take all. I'm glad they have a okay. Alright, I guess I have to go to equipment. Oh, so it's not... It's better damage, but kind of bad accuracy. I guess I should use it, but the accuracy rating, the gun's already very bad, very not accurate. No, I'm gonna do the override again. Now that I know what I must do, there we go.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Who are you? Who are you?
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Why? Attack, Nihilist Beacon Assistant.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment, the next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside, gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did
Nihilus.
you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen her, Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
Assistant.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Okay. Goodbye.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Alright, let's go. Are they gonna follow us? Oh, come on. Oh, well. Are you good? Or no? Shh. Let's see. Where do we go now? What's this? A scimitar. Yeah, I'm gonna use that because 140, yeah, it's better heatsink, better damage, for like 3 less accuracy points. Oh, it's probably this way.
Saren.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's the shotgun?
Commander.
Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Who are you?
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Tell me what happened.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
What happened? What about the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
The Geth didn't find you?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Lucky break for you.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Attack.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Beacon.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Okay, let's I think that's all. Let's go.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Alright. 1 med gel. Oh. A cryo explosive. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute! Excuse me? Where? Oh, we got more points. I didn't even notice. They like have automatic. Oh, unlock shotguns. Oh, you need... Oh, they only get 2. Alright, so... I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna upgrade Sentinel, and then honestly, I seem like I'm a little bit more of a renegade than a Paragon, so it might be worth it to go for Intimidate here, but no, I'll grab. Like, what is this? I'm just going to grab, I guess, because like, what is this? Neural Shock. Now, I kind of actually want that, though, a lot, so, because Overload can use electronics on easy objects. I'm gonna work towards unlocking medicine because I want Neural Shock a lot, actually. There we go. So does it really not tell me how to do, yeah, throw, holster, tactics, rally, moon attack, order attack, switch to pistol. Hold on, equipment, how do I put my things? So wait, this over here is nearby weapons and burns them for minor damage. Antibiotic barrier, but cannot block attacks that bypass shields. And Shepherd throw. I thought you were dead. I thought you were murdered. Excuse you? Fucking, you think I just clipped their head just like a little tiny bit? Wait, did I? There was a thingy here, no? I'll take that. I don't know where I would find that at, but you know, whatever. And then I'll grab an extra and throw. Oh, and then everybody else as well. Advanced sabotage and overload. Assassination. You and then you. Wow. There we go. I actually have to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. I need to get my BRB screen back up and running. I want to get like a proper. I want to get like a proper thing for it all, you know, but. I'm back, babies. I'm ready to play some more Mass Effect. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Oh, they got caught. Alright, let's see. Let's go. We gotta get out of here.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Would it be so bold of me to assume that... that Saren is with them because, like, he was saved by their technology or something? Seems a lot more electronic than Nihilus was. Let's go. Demolition charges?
charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
What are you talking about? I'm doing that right now. Yo, I'm gonna need y'all to... I got stuff I gotta do. I got things I gotta disarm. All y'all is your defense. Hup. Oh, there we go. Yo, you scared me. What the heck? All charges dismissed. And we go like this way now. I get them all? Let me just see if there's any better equipment that I got. Edge 2 Striker 2. Wait, yeah, why wouldn't I just use the Edge 2 when it's simply better? Slightly better damage, but Omni Tool Cipher 2. Ooh, I like the med recharge bonus though. I don't get that. It's same. Same. There we go. There we go. Let's get this.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Oh.
Shepard! No, don't touch it!
Well. Oh, achievement, Distinguished Service Medal. I just got that achievement.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Excuse me.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Oh, what happened?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
What about the beacon?
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Not a dream. A vision. More like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Why is Williams here?
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Good.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You wanted to talk?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
We've got nothing to hide.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He wanted the beacon.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
War.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the council, Shepard.
There's nothing to report. What will we say? What will we say?
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Secrets. You're right.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Understood.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Yes, sir, Mr. Captain, sir. Now, just gonna need 1 second real quick. Just gonna need 1 second real quick. Actually, let me real 1 second. Just do a few things real quick. This, there we go. And okay, why is this not letting me do what I need to do? Oh, this right here. There we go, much better. Much better. Squad, am I only Shepherd now? I am only Shepherd now. Alright. Is there anything in here that I can take and steal? Confiscate. For a better way of doing things.
Hey, Commander.
Oh, there's so many people to talk to. Hello.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You earned it.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
How you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
You helped.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Oh, I could be. Don't disappoint me. Glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
+2 Paragon. Yeah, I could have. So how are we looking? I want to get Paragon up as well. And just like keep it kind of balanced.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yeah. Investigate. Personal
How
questions.
did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Captain Anderson.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
What about Kaiden? Is that it? Kaiden
How well do
Alenco?
you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaiden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hello, Kaiden.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, I don't get to talk to you. Okay, cool. I don't know. Can I go this way? Anderson. I don't think.
Go speak to Joker.
Yeah.
Tell him to bring the Normandy in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Need to go up and talk to what's his name. Can I go upstairs? Oh, I love that. I love when the game gives you multiple different choices. Okay, Presley. Can I go in here? Just. I don't feel like going in here right now. Hello.
Glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Oh, so it just like gives you codexes and stuff. Oh, Joker! Okay, I thought the material on the door was moving. I think it's just, yeah, it moves with me. Okay.
Good timing, Commander. I was just
all
about
that
to bring us
junk.
into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Whip, whip.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Got them. Oh.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
It's the truth.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
Yes, sir.
And that's why I hate politicians.
On the map. Okay. So we've got a, okay, that's the top corner there. Citadel, okay, so we are here. Oh. Anomaly. What is Avena? Avena's anomaly? Okay, so we're here. Destination. I don't know why that's a destination, but sure. Idiot just really? Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row cluster. She has particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? Is that with all these, or is that just that one? Alright, dope. Can I go this way? Oh.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where
can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Okay. What are you? Hello, Dinkorlak.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
History.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, Despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Culture.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
That's best.
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Council admittance.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Ah, okay. I see what this guy is.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
I should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
You know, honestly, for how much he hates Earth Clan, or how much he hates humans and Earth Clan and jealousy and all that stuff, he's surprisingly nice about it. Oh, I can't go this way anyway. Oh, hello.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Oh, this was a bad idea. I should not have had a piece of candy while I'm when like talking is like the whole entire doing of this. And are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sounds interesting.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Embassies.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why was humanity opposed?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Why were the Volos first?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Just an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser species?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Specters.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Citadel Council.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Sounds too perfect.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Alright, log off. Let's get out of here.
And thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
So where are we supposed to go? Avina. Oh, that's not an anomaly. That's a point of interest. Avina. Oh. Okay, so I need to take this. Where? Oh no, I think I just follow. Do I have? No, I already put in stat points. How fast? Okay, semi-fast. Okay, I'll put it back.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Wait, are we here already? We are right.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Why
Any
here?
particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
So let's
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
progress. No tower elevator. Get in. There we go.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
What'd you find?
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Well, let me just say this real quick. It's like, from what we saw it happen. Shepard didn't see it happen, but we saw it happen. He had the gun right up to this guy's skull, basically. There was some room there, but I mean, couldn't you tell that it was like it was a precise shot to the head, you know, coming from real close? I feel like you could be able to tell that a little bit. I mean, I don't know how you'd be able to tell that, but you'd think with technology like this, you should totally be able to do that. You know what I mean? I feel like you should totally be able to tell, like, when someone's literally not even a foot away from you, gun, like, basically pressed up against your head, and then boom. You know? Like, I feel like that should be a little bit easier. Hi, Garrus, can I talk to you more?
I want to keep the council waiting.
No, I don't want to do that. Alright, let's lock it in. I'm gonna save because I'm not sure. I haven't saved in a minute. And also, I don't really want to save scum if I do bad, but oh, I should have upped charm and intimidation more. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that little fella. He's just a little guy.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
How did you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Insults, typical. Insults, typical.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
I'll find proof.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You won't see the truth. No, what's the point? What's the point?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
The Council won't help us.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Could be useful.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'm on it.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
What about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. and the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Council and the
Our
ambassador.
ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Harkin.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why protect him?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Spectre.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Give me a second. Alright, my fault. I'm back now. And probably gonna turn on that air conditioner. I gotta end within the next... I'll end by 7. So, it's not easy, proverbially. How are they chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years.
My fault.
They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
How are they organized?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
If one goes too far?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay, Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
And then Barlavon.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Alright, goodbye.
Go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
So let's go with Garius first.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
Hold on. Okay.
And you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Oh.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Okay, so go to Chura's dead in the lower wards and speak with Harkin. President. Expose Siren. So I've got to go to the lower wards.
believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's the problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Rules of permit?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Reason for permit?
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Let me talk to it.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Having trouble?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
This isn't, legality.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
This isn't the way.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
What? Okay, so I guess I'm not high enough level. There's trouble anyway. Could I buy your permit?
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
Can I see how much money I have on me right now currently? You do now, why not?
50 credits? This should
Why
cover you.
not?
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
The nerve. How much do I have now? Oh. Okay, I'm not, that wasn't, yeah, I'm not exactly hurting for cash right now, so. Are you happy?
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Okay, what did I get? Did I get something, or did I just get XP? I mean, I'm not gonna complain if it's XP, but okay, so is this go down? More locations. Cora's Den. Bum ba da ba bum. Alright. I did start stream a little late today, so I think we're gonna end stream here. I think I had an amazing time, and I love Mass Effect already, and I'm gonna continue tomorrow, hopefully at the scheduled time, which it should be 1 p.m. But, you know, I've been waking up real late recently, so I've not exactly been hitting the mark, but, yeah, I think, you know, 2:30 is a really good length stream, and, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream, because I certainly have. We're going to play more Mass Effect tomorrow, 1 p.m. Somewhere between 1 to 5 p.m. And yeah, if y'all enjoyed, if you're watching on Twitch, drop a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a sub. And if you're on Twitch, go to YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, go to Twitch. And do all that stuff. You know, you can find the VODs in... I'd moved all the VODs to the VODs channel, so the playlist is on the VODs channel now, Mudochu VODs. I'm gonna add a bunch of stuff like commands that brings up the link to go to the VODs channel if you type in /VODs and stuff like that, or !VODs. And yeah, I think that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream, because I surely have, and yeah. Hope you have a good time. I hope you have a good time or a good evening after this, and I'll see y'all next time. I don't think I really need a super elaborate outro for this one, so yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, 1 p.m. for the stream. If you want to check out any of the older VODs, you can check them out on the Mudochu VODs channel and the playlist. And yeah, later, guys. I'll see you guys later. Later, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.